The other one I wanted to ask you about, and I mentioned it earlier, but I couldn't think of the name. Now I got the name Insanity. Obviously, Iron Maiden influenced. Tell me about this one, and specifically tell me, is it intimidating to make something that people are going to relate to such an iconic band like Iron Maiden?
I don't know. I think we've never been scared of like our influences.
Hmm.
That's kind of obvious, I guess, on the last 3 or 4 albums at least. So, but yeah, the song was actually written. I wrote it for the last album, but then we couldn't quite get it finished. We just started recording it. So actually, some of the recordings are from the last session. We tried re-recording it, but it just sounded better from the last one. So,
Right.
but yeah, it wasn't quite there. So that was kind of like the first song that was written for the album. And yeah, like you said, there's a lot of obvious Maiden influences. Even the lyrics are inspired by "Hallowed Be Thy Name." So and that
Okay.
story. So yeah, but nah, I don't mean. I mean it got some obvious Maiden influences, but there also, I mean, when Toshi's singing it, he doesn't sing anything like Bruce
Sure.
Dickinson. So
No, it's
kind of,
that
it's kind of,
gallopy part. It's you
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's you and Thomas, really. With that
yeah,
gallopy dun 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 dun. That's what it is.
yeah, yeah. And yeah, there's a lot of guitar stuff on that.
Right,
I was
definitely.
like, well, people think this is boring. Should we drop the whole last part of it? Because I thought about just cutting it after the like third chorus after the midsection and drop the
Hmm.
whole outro section, but it was like, oh fuck it, I like it, and why not?
Right on.
People, heavy metal people like guitar, so
That's right.
there's a lot of them.
But yet, speaking of the heavy metal people, you throw everybody a curveball right in the middle of the record with Pretty Little Lies, like a true ballad. That one, it's such a shift in the record, like because Goddamn Beautiful is really rocking, and then all of a sudden it's like whoop, put on the brakes. Tell me a little bit about that one, and specifically, did you purposely put it after Goddamn Beautiful to kind of really shift the flow of listening to the record?
Um, First, that song was the song that changed the most from like the demo or pre-production part to the actual recording, because in the at first that's also Espen's the bass player's idea,
Hmm.
but he had like this really heavy Zeppelin vibe to it, like Kashmir type of thing. That
Sure.
was like the main part of the song. And then we wrote a midsection that was gonna be like I put a guitar solo on it. That's still what's on the song. And then Toshi, the singer, listened to it and it was like, "Hey, I want to sing on this. This could be a great chorus." So he did that, and I was like, "Hmm, maybe that should be the chorus." But
Right.
then the other part of the song doesn't really work. So what if we write a new verse and yeah, make it into a more ballad kind of thing,
Sure.
atmospheric stuff. So that changed a lot, but then it's suddenly all the pieces fell together, and yeah, I
I
really
think
like
that
that.
that's how it works most of the time, isn't it? You try things, and then eventually it just works.